London's O2 for the first of the men's quarterfinals, the Barbarians against the USA. Here are the starting lineups. Danny Kerr, head coach of the Barbarians, has selected 5 Fijian starters, 4 Olympic gold medalists, Vidi Verma Lalu Talinga Ravovo and Pio Tuwai. For the USA, Maceo Brown, Maka Anufe, Naima Fualao, double World Sevens Player of the Year, Perry Baker and Ben Brazel. The USA Eagles lost their opening 2 games to Argentina and France, but Pio Tuwai and the Barbarians, they went 1-1. A big win over England in the 1-on-1 tiebreaker. They then lost their second match to Ireland. The USA get us underway in RugbyX. It's a tap start from your own 5-metre line. 5-on-5, non-stop, no half-time, 10 minutes, whistle to whistle. It's rugby accelerated, and here come the Barbarians bursting through. Ravovo, good tackle though from the USA to keep him out, and here's Talinga. Round the outside, Kitioni Talinga. England Sevens captain Tom Mitchell alongside. Cracking start from Barbarians.
Oh, look out for these Fijian boys in this Barbars team. There's going to be some exciting stuff here in RugbyX in the O2, and none more so when these boys are on the field.
No kickoff restart. We go with a tap, and here comes Ben Brazel, one of the youngsters in this USA team. Kick and chase.
Foot in touch, Barbars ball.
Ball's in touch, you can go straight away. No line-outs, the substitutes pass it in from the sideline. Penalty USA, good turnover from the youngster Naima Fualao.
2 balls on the pitch. Back you go, please. Penalty here, holding on.
Harley Wheeler. Try scoring start for the USA. Fine response. Fualao.
Get a feel for how quick the game here of RugbyX is in the O2.
Just hold, please, hold.
2 tries already within 2 minutes.
So through 90 seconds of the first of the men's quarterfinals. How's that for an offload out the back, and another one from Veramalua. Back to Jasa Veramalua, Pio Tuwai. He's a fly half in 15s, if you can believe it, this bloke. Look at him go.
Backwards,
looks for the offload,
backwards.
Still alive, went backwards. Kitioni Talinga sets up the breakdown.
Stay on.
Ravovo. Veramalua into the hands of Danny Barrett. Big Danny's away, Mr. Boom Boom. Flying into the corner. Try awarded. That's the go-ahead score for the USA.
Hell of a finish from Big Danny Barrett. Good wills to get there. Look at him flying through the air for a big man. Lovely acrobatics from Big Danny Barrett.
Super Danny Barrett.
Okay, thank you.
Chased down by Viri there, one of the quicker guys on the field as well.
Luke Trahan's out there for the Barbarians, the Wales Sevens captain. Gets us restarted.
Scrum advantage.
Steal
Advantage over.
by Kayvon Williams. Here's Carlin Isles. Seafly with his first score of the quarterfinal.
Adam changes.
There's a man who loves a try. We see now USA changing 5 on, 5 off. Completely changing their squad on the field at the moment.
USA 2 losses in the afternoon session this morning, but they've hit this quarterfinal with a bang. Here's Lennox Anyan Wanyu. He's a young English under-18 player. William Bucker has been chopped down by Harley Wheeler. USA throw it in quickly, chip over the top from Fuala'u. Well placed is Luke Trahan.
Luke Trahan doing that all day on the World 7 Series, just sweeping up at the back, reads that so well.
Oscar
Ball was lost forwards.
Uma
Scrum.
just quite hold on to the handle, so we'll have a scrum. Now scrums 3 on 3 in RugbyX. Uncontested, but you can hook for the ball as Kyle Brown, the South African Sevens legend. There's Perry Baker, he's out there as well now for the USA. He'll play scrum half here, the speed stick, number 11. Two-time World Sevens Player of the Year. Just one outfield player other than the scrum half, and Perry Baker heads for the try line, and he's in. Blistering pace from Baker.
What we're seeing here is scrums in RugbyX are an awesome opportunity to attack from. You basically got one-on-ones out there, and if you've got Perry Baker scooting off the base of the scrum with the wheels he's got, very difficult to stop.
Different coaches are using different tactics. Mike Friday, he's putting his quickest man at the base at scrum half. For moments just like that. Here's Lewis Liner, son of the great Wallaby Michael Liner, and he thunders up towards the halfway. Harlequin's academy player, plays fullback in 15s. Here's P.O.2Y. Look for the offload from Big P.O. That one's gone to deck, though. Advantage USA.
Two knock-ons. First one over here, second one over there. Scrum, Eagles.
It's lovely watching P.O.2Y do his thing. Didn't quite come off there. But the way he just prances around the field, ball in one hand, you just don't know what's coming next.
P.O.2Y, he's Joshua Tuisova's elder brother.
Okay, guys, let's go.
You can imagine the fun that lot would have had in the backyard as we set a scrum. Carlin Isles at scrum time on this occasion, and he's off. Carlin Isles, 52 tries on the Sevens World Series last time out.
On his feet,
Counter-up coming from Kyle Brown. And they win the steal, the Barbarians. They needed that. Down by 15, still 4:20 to go. Trahan runs it into contact. Kyle Brown picks and goes. He's got 2Y with him. Been well stripped, though, by Stevie Thomasine. Stephen Thomasine. Ah, robbery, and the ball in field. I'm not sure there's any point doing that in Rugby Sevens. There's no conversions. They're just wasting time, the USA. But why not with that lead?
Quality from Thomason. He's been outstanding on the World Sevens Series last season, helping their team to a second place in the World Series.
Okay, thank you.
Physical guy with wheels to match it as well there.
Betamalua. Umbaka. Jake Carter, Oxford-born Spanish international. Again, the USA flood the breakdown. They weren't doing that in the afternoon session. They've changed it up a little here, and here comes Oscar Ulmer. He's captain Kenya on the Sevens World Series. Loose ball, William Barker can't hack it through, and here goes Perry Baker. Betamalua holds on to him, but another chance for the USA. It's Kayvon Williams. Jake Carter with a cracking bootlace tackle.
He sealed off the contest.
He's lucky he missed the shoulder coming in from William Baker there as well. That could have been curtains. Great cover defense from the Barbars.
Unwanyu with the runaway, sits up nicely. Can he reach out? Last-ditch defense from the Americans. Ball's out, been latched onto by Brazil.
Not now, two. Number 2, hands on the ground beyond the ball.
2:25 to go. Perry Baker comes away with it. Just slips on this artificial surface. Maceo Brown with the show and the go. And the USA with some real daylight now.
Great scramble from both sides, stopping tries. USA then in broken field play. Maceo Brown just sees it open up. Cruises in the end.
Trahan. So Lewis Liner, Carlin Isles.
No tackle.
Puts him down, and Liner gets straight back to his feet. Offloads back to Trahan. Talinga, long pass. Over to 2Y out the back. That's what we came to see.
Absolute money for P.O.2Y. That is lovely to watch. Whether you're on a sevens field, 15s, or here in the O2 in RugbyX, that is glorious.
Williams, flat ball. Thomasin can't find the support runner. Just over a minute left, 20 points the difference.
Before you played it, you were still on the
Barbarians
ground.
running out of time. PO too wide, reaches out.
Try that.
Barbarians try for the big man. Perfectly fought for this game of Rugby X. PO too wide.
Okay.
Winner will play Ireland
Yeah,
in
let's go.
the semi-final later
Let's go.
tonight. USA 15 clear of the Barbarians, taking their time and giving the ball straight back. Barbarians can go quickly, but it's been intercepted. Kayvon Williams, right place, right time. Loose pass to Perry Baker. Baker decides to kick. Sits up for Baker. He has two. And the Eagles.
P. Bake with a bit of individual magic, brilliance.
Stay on the line, thank you.
Been so good on the World 7 Series the last few years. He's added so much to his skill set. That little kicking game, kick and gather himself being one of them.
Liner. I want you to Carter. Danny Barrett off the bench for the USA, goes in for the turnover, wins it.
Hold it on.
Danny Barrett bringing the physicality again for USA. For the Dogs, as Mike Brady calls them, and I think that's the win.
That'll do it for the USA. 35 points, a big turnaround from them after the afternoon session. They're through to the semi-final. They've beaten the Barbarians 35-15.
What an incredibly dominant display, Ugo. I mean, let's face it, the Barbars were one of the favourites coming into this. They've been dispatched there by America.
Yeah, they certainly have done, but you've got to look at the Americans' form coming into this. They got so close to winning the World 7 Series last season, and they look really fit, really hungry, and some star performances as we were expecting.
One of the things we talk about a lot is speed in this game, and you know that the Americans have got some incredibly fast players. Perry Baker, Colin Arles, particularly lighting up that pitch there, Rach.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't need to give them much space to be able to get themselves. You know, look here.
It's a great start, wasn't it? The man that you said to look out for, the big man.
Exactly. Strong fend. You can't go high on these boys.
And you're looking at that, Ugo, and you're thinking, OK, so hold on. If they can start with that dominance, with that absolute power display there, when we know their offloads, they should be OK. But, as we were saying, the speed of Perry Baker. Look, he's coming in behind us. Let's have a quick chat with him now. Perry, come and join us. Well played. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Playing.
So, look, how are you feeling after that one?
Pretty good. We finally got a win in, and we've been trying since we started the tournament, so it feels good to walk away with a W.
How are the boys feeling about the whole RugbyX experience so far, Perry?
We came in like not really wanting to be here to do it, but after we played the first game, everyone's like, this is fun, let's go have fun with it. So we're having a blast, man.
It seems like you Americans embracing this style of entertainment as well, under the lights, under the roof. It's right up your street, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, this is what we're made for. This type of atmosphere and environment. It's just great, man. It kind of reminds you of Friday Night Lights, you know?
Very much so,
Yeah.
very much so.
We were having a look at your try just in terms of your footwork, but also how you're picking up different positions. So as a winger going into scrum half, this is a wonderful bit of footwork as well. You seem to be picking up loads of different positions.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fit in where I can help the team out. And
Those long fingers of yours managed to grab that one, didn't they? Jeez.
Yeah, it wasn't a great kick, but we pulled it off, so I'll take it. But just trying to work my craft, like that little chip there. I just wanted to try and put it through. I never did a grabber. I just wanted to try it, so I did it. Hey, it worked.
What do you think is the toughest thing for you guys coming into time when we see you doing the sevens on the sevens tour and your fantastic exponents on what is a full sides pitch? But is it the dimensions of the pitch? Is it the speed of the play? Is it the new rules? What's been toughest for you guys to pick up?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, we've been talking about being able to evolve in any type of situations, you know, because things change on the circuit. So I don't know. I just think we're just out here having fun and just enjoying it. And like, it seems like it's not a lot of space, but when you think about it, you lose 2 defenders now, you know, and 2 attackers. So it's 5-on-5, and the space is still kind of there. You just got to work it in different ways, from being with the width or being with the length. So I don't know. We're just having fun right now.
Talk about lots of people talk about rugby being set piece and so many phases, all the rest of it. Do you feel as if you're able just to go out, express yourself and play a little bit more on instinct more than anything?
For sure, definitely. I mean, we're kind of disappointed they took out the kicks for touch because that makes the game more exciting. You kick for touch and you just throw the ball in and play. It's just faster and it's just more fun to do it that way.
The rules were a bit fluid this morning.
Hey, they don't say it and do it till they say you can't.
It was funny earlier, wasn't it, Rachel? Because the Americans certainly turned up and they'd studied the rules carefully. We're trying to take advantage, and we've all talked about how crucial it is to get that quick throwing working for the team and getting on the attack straight away.
Yeah, it was brilliant to see, you know, the adaptation of trying to manipulate the rules slightly there and kicking the ball out, getting the ball in very quickly on you even scored off the first play, and then you saw Argentina actually try and copy those as well until then. So it's really good to see.
So what about these boys taking on Ireland? How do you think they're going to fare, H?
Oh, after that performance, I mean, they can do anything.
That's more like the America we were expecting, I think.
Yeah. I mean, everyone want to come see our pace, power. They know we have steps and speed, so we want to put on a show for everyone who's out here.
Yeah, that's exactly what they've come out for. Perry, great to see you, man. Thank you very much. Good luck in the semi-finals.
It's one of my favorite songs since I've been out here. I love this song.
Well, there you go. We've even got the right music for him as well. Okay.